Hello, you awesome people! I was just here hanging in Jarlaheim when I realized we have a message. I forgot about it. No, I did not. Anyway, let's check it out. Hi, Rose. Come to Jorvik's stable as fast as you can. Exciting stuff has happened. I can't say more than that right now. You never know who might be reading this. See you soon. Herman. Well, that's interesting. And I've been here just chilling about, forgetting about that he actually texted. Let's head over as quickly as we can. Quickly now to the stable. It's unfortunate that I was so close, right? Not weird at all. Oh, apple. A baby! It was a baby. Baby. Let's see, now where could he... I believe he must be in his house now that I think about it. Hi! Herman, how'd you do?
It worked! You got my text!
Well, yeah, that's usually how text works.
Hi, Rose. Great that you could make it here so quickly. I've got wonderful news. Remember the report from Miss Drake that you gave me before? Exactly. The one she asked you to put in the mail, but that you gave to me instead. I've read it all, more times than I could count. And, hang on, let me just calm down. One shouldn't stress when there are important things to talk about. I put some water on to boil for tea earlier. A cup of tea is just the thing for discussing things as important as this. I think the water's boiling. Could you take it off the heat, Rose? I'll get my thoughts together in the meantime.
Okay. Oh dear. Let's get it. Ooh, there you go. Now?
Thanks, Rose. Now we just need to let the water cool down a bit and then we can make ourselves a nice cup of tea.
Are you British? What the heck? Stop it.
Right, as I was saying, I read Miss Drake's report, the one you gave me earlier, and if I'm completely honest, I don't actually understand very much of it. You see, nothing's written in plain language. Codes here, references to other documents there, and vague concepts everywhere. But what is clear is that something big and unbelievably dangerous is happening. There are references to something called Operation Grim Harvest. There are spreadsheets with entries like industrial harvest equipment, aggressive damage management and demolition estimates for a city the size of Jarlaheim. I also found forms that mentioned hiring heavily equipped external security consultants. It just goes on and on. I'm sure you agree, Rose, that it sounds like GED are planning something truly terrible. The thing is, there's nothing that even comes close to evidence in the report. Certainly nothing that GED's army of lawyers can't explain away or interpret or as something completely legal. I'm sorry, Rose, but GED are good. Too good. There's nothing in this report I can use to stop them. Don't look so sad, though, Rose. Just because I don't understand the report doesn't mean that it can't be used by someone else. I've sent copies to friends around Jorvik, and now I've had a reply from just the person I was hoping to hear from. This is why I'm so happy. Jorvik's leading warrior in the fight against GED has been in touch. The person I'm talking about is the leader of Chill, a secret organization who are doing all they can to throw nails in the road for GED. I've never met her, I don't know what she looks like, and I don't know where she lives. I only know her name. I'm talking about the legendary Miss X. Have you heard of her?
Not really. Should I?
Let me explain. A few days ago, a letter arrived from Miss X. She wrote that GED's report confirmed her suspicion of what GED are up to in the harvest counties. She didn't want to say anything more in the letter, safety first, as she wrote, but if I go to see her, she promised to tell me more. After that, she's certain we'll be able to stop GED for good. This could be exactly the kind of good news we need, Rose. I must see her as soon as possible. She did, however, have two demands. I need to go to the meeting place alone, and I am absolutely not allowed to tell anyone where we're meeting, not even you, Rose. The problem now is getting there, because the meeting place is in Epona. Do you know where that is? Exactly, it's the area on the other side of the fence near Greendale. Unfortunately, there's only one way there, and it goes through Harold Stormheart's land. The gates there have been locked for years, and I've got no idea how I'd get past. Harold is a very old friend of mine, and I'm sure he'd help us if in every way possible. But the thing is, I can't talk to him if I can't get through those gates. Or, well, of course I mean I can't do this by myself, I need help. It'll be a dangerous journey, certainly not something an old fellow like me can handle alone. So I suppose my question is, will you come with me to Epona, Rose?
Of course we are! I mean, come on!
Great news! I knew I could count on you. I did promise Miss X that I wouldn't say a word to anyone about the meeting place, but we'll travel together right up until we get close, okay? Super! I've been working on an idea, and I'll tell you all about it. But surely the tea is ready by now. Could you fetch us both a cup?
There you go.
Ah, thanks for the tea, Rose. Right, let's talk about my idea. Listen up. There's a secret pathway crossing the Grey Dew Mountains. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's been used by soldiers, refugees, and smugglers all throughout history. If I just knew where it was, but we'd be able to use it to get ourselves over to Epona. What do you think about that plan, Rose? You wonder how we'll find out where it is? I don't suppose it'll be very easy, but with a little help from our friends, I'm sure it'll work out. You see, two of the families around here know the secret of this hidden pathway. We need their help, and if there's anyone who can get them to help us out, it is you, Rose. I'll start making preparations for our trip to try to get hold of all the information I can find about Epona. In the meantime, you need to find out where exactly the secret pathway over the Grey Dew Mountain is. Sounds like a plan?
Sure. And we got the tea. Perfect for when I need some tea time.
Okay. The Goldspur family are one of the two families who guard the secrets of the hidden path over the Grey Dew Mountains. They know where it starts, and without knowing that, we're really not going to get very far. Talk to Jacob Goldspur and explain the situation to him. He might be a little suspicious, but if he feels that he can trust you, I'm sure he will tell you where it starts. Okay, so we're going to Goldspurs, and the secret path of the Grey Dew Mountains isn't just hard to find, it's also full of traps. If you don't know how to get past the traps, then it's impossible to get to the end of the path. Well, impossible to get end of the path alive at least. The Jolson family has been guarding the secrets of the path of traps for generations. If you can get Dorothy Jolson to understand why it's so important for you to use the path, then I'm sure she'll tell you about the traps. Talk to Dorothy Jolson and explain the situation to her. Good luck.
Okay, so let's head over first to Dorothy then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, that was a long conversation for my throat. Whee! Oops, goosey, what's it? This is so exciting! We're going on an adventure, people! We do love adventures, don't we? Whoop! Doris! I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I hope you could help me with some trap information.
Hi there, Rose. How can I help you on this beautiful day? You want to know how to avoid the traps along the secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains? That's one of our family's oldest and most closely guarded secrets. Are you sure I can trust you not to tell anyone?
Sure! Should you like to know how to get across the Great Mountains, as you probably understood, there's a secret path over the mountains, which is, as it sounds, secret. The Goldsborough family knows where the path is, and my family knows how to get past the lethal traps designed to stop the path being used by the enemies of the Harvest countries. I understand it's important for you to get to Epona, so I'll help you as much as I can. The information you're after is written in Jarlson's code and old documents that's been handed down through generations, but unfortunately is not longer in our possession. Don't look so horrified. It's in good hands, which is probably just as well. It does mean that I can't just give it to you. You have to ask Jill Goldsborough for permission to borrow it. You see, we donated the code along with a collection of other old items to Jarlaheim. We didn't have the money to look after all of our old antiquities properly, and we were worried that they would be ruined, so we donated them to the city so that they would be looked after properly by trained expert and studied by Gervidian researchers. I know that the Jarlson code is in the cellar of the courthouse in a special room with the perfect temperature and humidity. It is incredibly valuable, but I'm sure that Jill Goldsborough would lend it to you, considering everything you've done for Jarlaheim. Say hello to Jill from me and come back once you've got the Jarlson code.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh boy, and now I remember that these codes aren't that easy. If I remember, there are some math involved, and I am horrible at math. I get panicked, but it might go well. We'll see. I might be really stupid. Please don't judge me that much. I'm just very horrible when it comes to numbers. Hey. Oh, I realize that it's probably going to be quite a long episode, this one as well, so I will be probably cutting it up to more episodes. You're wondering if you could borrow a document from the courthouse library. It's not something we'd usually allow, but since it's you, we might be able to make an exception. Which document are you thinking about? The Jarlson Code. The unsold code that used to belong to the Jarlson family. Are you aware that this is one of the most priceless documents we own? Totally out of the question. But I'm sorry, Rose, but historical documents need to be handled by trained antique experts. It's entirely out of the question that you'd get to handle it yourself. Perhaps my useless brother would let you into the library, but as luck would have it, he's disappeared. Typical. I asked him to sign a whole bunch of important paperwork that has to be ready by tomorrow morning at the latest. If you see him anywhere, please tell him to hurry up. How can she... Oh. I believe he is hiding. Yo, Rose, have you seen Jill? I'm trying to hide from her. She's trying to get me to work. Ever heard anything so awful? She wants me to fill in all these boring forms. Look, check out how lame they are. Oops. Oh dear. Oops, looks like the wind took all those important documents. How terrible. Nothing we can do about it now. Perfect! Wanna play some video games, Rose? You want to get into the old library? Why? There's nothing cool in there. Just John some old books and papers. You have to get in there and Jill wouldn't let you. Okay. Of course I'll let you in, buddy. Maybe you could help me with something first, though? You will? Sweet. All these dull will papers, Jill's gonna be crazy angry if I don't sign them. Could you fix that for me, please? I promise I'll let you into the library if you do. You'll help me? Awesome! Here, take this sweet new pen I just got. It rules. Oh, boy, that is a lot of glitter.
Why it doesn't... Was that a fart? I heard a fart. Where did I hear a fart? 1 out of 100! The joy! Hello? I just want a sign. There we go. I hear a fart. Is he farting while I sign his paper? But many hours later, oh dear God. Ugh. Okay, can you help me now?
What? You done already? Cool pen, right? Actually, there's something else you could do for me.
Oh, come on, please.
Sweet, you see, everyone who lives in this town has a ton of opinions about what I should be doing. I try to listen as little as possible, but now I promised you that I'll meet the voting public face to face. It's apparently important for my image to get out there and meet the people, and I agree. Who wouldn't be happy to meet a legend like me? But I haven't got time. I've got tons of important stuff to be doing, like, you know, major stuff. Maybe you do it for me. Can you? Oh, please. Sweet. Come back once you're done and I'll let you into the library. I promise.
Ugh, he's so annoying. The trash collection and M&M and YouTube. Yeah, he wants some stuff. It was better before, you know. Oh, they miss Elaine, the old mayor. I would be too. Where do we have more people to talk to? Hi. John Johnson. Can't the... Oh, he wants an elevator. Sure. I do believe we have like an old lady up here who wants to have some peeing. Oopsie. I can't ride. Oopsie doopsie. The trash collection here is too good. There are hardly any rats around at all. Was there a complaint about that? I think that's good. I mean, we don't want rats, right? Oh well. What does the veterinarian want? Oh, she's afraid of ghosts. That's great. Well, who is it? Crying out, Jarvis. Are you not feeling good today? Oh, we're done. Is he in here now? Oh. Hi. Do I know where Jack is? Has he disappeared again? What? Well, as you know, Jack's pretty unreliable. I don't think he meant to trick you. He probably just got bored. In any case, I was thinking about what you said about the library, and even though I can't let you in, I'd still like to help you. Here's a scanned copy of the Jarlson code you were looking for. Take it to Doris. Oh, thank you! Thank you very much. I'll send flowers or something. Oh boy, people, that took a while. God damn it, that mayor that really shouldn't be made. Oh, crying out loud, that wasn't even hard to jump. I wanna jump. Jump, 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 jump. And jump. Whee. Ugh. Oh boy, I needed some water. Okay, Doris, I have the codes. You found the Jarlson codes? Great! Great work, Rose, but now the hard work starts. We need to crack the Jarlson code.
Unfortunately, the instructions on how to crack it has been lost, but I think I can remember enough to get us there. It doesn't look too complex, but even though I'm good at mathematics, I'll need your help. There's a lot of numbers to keep in my head at the same time.
Do I need something to write on?
If you help me with a little bit of simple arithmetic, then I reckon we can solve this. Are you ready?
I don't wanna.
So if A is 3 and B is 4 and C is 5, what is D?
3, 4, 5. B, C, D.
6? Great! Let's continue. Now let's see there. If C is 40, B is 30, and A is 20, what's D?
So 20, 30, 40.
It should be 50? Outstanding. Now just one more to go. If A is 6, and C is 12, and E is 18, what is F? So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18.
So that should be. Okay, let me think. Got them. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking right. Okay, so plus 6, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
What? No, but that can't be right. Now I'm lost. Let's start over.
For fuck's sake. I'm so sorry. I'm so horrible at this. Yeah, whatever. So it was 6, then it was 50. But what? Oh, F. B, C, D. Oh, wait. Oh my God, you're kidding me. A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, okay. No, I can't get it. So I thought it was 24, but it's not. Should I just guess? Oh my God, I feel so stupid. Is it 21?
Ha! I think I cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help.
Oh my God. Yeah, now you know how horrible I am at math and stuff.
I think I'm beginning to understand how the code is constructed, but we have a bit to do still, for crying out loud. We've still got a bit left to solve before we understand the Jolson code. I hope that you don't think the questions are too strange, but I promise they'll help me understand this. Ready? Good, let's start. If black is white and warm is cold, what is heavy?
It's light?
Good, onwards. Now let's see. If 1 is 3 and 2 is 4, what is 1 plus 2? Is 3?
Oh, sorry. Shit! I'm awful. Yeah. If black is light. Right. If 1 is 3 and 2 is 4. Okay, so 3 plus 4. 5, 6, 7. 7?
Jolly good, let's crack on. Hat and rat, ball and tall, cook and... Look. I think I've cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help.
Can we stop now? This is horrifying and embarrassing.
Good, I'm almost there. I just need to work out how this last bit of the puzzle fits in. Are you ready? This is probably the most complicated part. You'll probably think my questions are completely insane, but don't worry. It might seem a bit unconventional, but it's actually a great method. Dolphin, shrimp, jellyfish, what's next?
Shark?
Banana, orange, apple, what's next? Pear, ball, globe, bubble, what's next?
son?
I think I cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help.
Are we done? I'm so...
We've cracked it. I'll write down the deciphered message for you. There we go. With these instructions, you'll be able to get yourself from one end of the sacred path over to Great Dew Mountains to the other in one piece, avoiding all the traps. You know where it starts, don't you? Otherwise, I recommend visiting the Goldspurs farm. They know how to find it.
Now you know how to get it. Oh.
We did very well, Rose. Here's the deciphered Jalson code. Everything as clear as crystal. If you read through it carefully, you'll be able to ride safely along the secret path over the Great Dew Mountains. Give Herman the good news and say hello to him from me and my family. We're on his side in the fight against GED, but then he knows that already. Bye, Rose.
Oh, that was horrible. What? Oh, I needed to pick something up, did I? Why do I... Oh! Did I manage to... sunflower harvest... God damn it, and I forgot about... For some reason, there's like no button to remove quests anymore. Luckily, this is quite fast to be done. Here we go. Here you go, lady. You flowers as a thank you for your help. Oh my god, I was thinking let's go and leave this to Herman before we crack on. Now you've seen that I am horrible at numbers, and I'm usually very good at logic thinking, but when it comes to numbers, I'm really horrible. Yeah. Yeah, I suck. I suck at it very much. Really, really do. Stop. Here you go.
Hello, Rose. Everything going well? What's that? You solved the Jalson code? Fantastic! It says how to get past the traps on the secret path over the Great Dew Mountains. Incredible. Let me read it so I can memorize everything it says. We're very nearly ready to go to Epona.
Okay. Now we have one last thing to do, and then I was thinking maybe we should end the episode here. I don't know. You know what? This is turning out to be quite long, actually. So let's end this episode here today, and we're in the next episode. I will see you in Goldspurs. But in the meantime, people, stay awesome as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.